All right. Well, we're getting ready to send that signal all the way over to the YouTubes.
Bill, what's your dog's name again?
Isabella or Izzy.
Izzy. Okay.
Busy Izzy.
Aw.
Wow.
All right, ladies
How'd
and gentlemen.
Charlie get over to Lisa Marie's, or is it the other way around? Well, who's at whose house?
Who's visiting who?
Who's visiting who?
Go ahead. Well, she's visiting. We're
Oh,
at Buddy's
that's
place.
awesome. That's awesome.
We're at
I
Buddy's
feel so
place.
special this morning. Charlie finally accepted my friend request.
I love you. You can't believe how much you have helped me within the last few weeks that I've subscribed. It's just unbelievable.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Yeah, you have filled my heart.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is time for the Imaginators call, or should I say, welcome to the Imaginators. Gotta do that. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Lots of great things happening today. I hope you had a chance to watch the movie, Dumb Money.
Three
Okay,
times.
Terry 3 times and
I
Robert
need to
3
redo
times.
things more often. So
Right, Robert twice. Okay, good. So we got a lot going for us today, a lot to do, a lot to talk about, and you're going to want to stick around for it. So please get ready to take some serious notes. I know I am going to. So, first of all, thank you, each and every one of you for helping us grow our channel. We're now up to 7,225 subscribers. On our way to 7,300, 10,000, 100,000, so we can get that lovely plaque from YouTube. With your help, we will get there. And thank you for sharing this with people that have ears to hear. Great. Mostly, and yeah, just thank you very much. And also, got to welcome 2 new people within our Imaginators group. Doc Michelle is now a member of our Imaginators. Doc Michelle, of course, the wife of Doc Ant. And also Eric Eshelman. So welcome the both of you to Imaginators. I'm not going to waste too much more time because we got a lot to share. So that being said, now, Robert, do you think we'll have time for others to share their wins?
The only thing that I want people to share today is their input on the assignment that we gave them yesterday, Dumb Money.
Okay. So I will post the ability to raise your hand in the chat as well. But just as a reminder, for those of you that want to share it when we're ready, go ahead and put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see my face. On the bottom, there should be a button that says reactions. If you don't see the reactions button, then click on the more button. That's the one with the 3 dots. Then click on raise hand, and then we will call on you in the order that we receive. Plus, you can also share by making comments, like a question or something that you may have in either the YouTube or the Zoom chats. And I will post the, if you're watching us on YouTube, I will post the link in the YouTube to join us here on Zoom. So that being said, let's get this thing started. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Robert Hollis.
Well, thank you so much. Would you do me a favor and go grab that book that I got today?
no.
Okay. Yeah, I just remembered something. So, hello everyone. Hi, Aunt. Hi. I see Melody's on here. I see who else. Arthur. I don't think I got a chance to shout out Arthur, and then also Michelle. So I got my book today. You know what I mean? I'm sort of an action taker. You know what I mean? And so I got up this morning, stepped on the scale. Look at Devin. Congratulations, man. I got up this morning, stepped on the scale. I've lost 15 pounds. And so What is that? How many days?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3.
Not bad. Okay. So how many people think that you could actually not eat for 3 days? Probably all up here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to beat up any of you that haven't done it because, I started at 312 pounds. So I haven't done it for 62 and a half years. I did it one other time in a really, really bad situation in my life. But one of the things is how many people got a chance to watch Dumb Money? All right. I think you guys are getting this because hello, Linda and Peter. Love and appreciate you guys. So for those of you that didn't watch Dumb Money, you might want to watch it and then come back and watch this. Diamond. All right. Because here's what's really crazy if you watch that movie and pay attention and not get interrupted. It was just one person one day making a decision that he wanted to change his life. End of story. That is it. Someone sent me a message, I don't remember who it was, and said, "Oh, John Tier," and he said, "I got it in the first 10 minutes of the movie." Hey, Dania. Hi, David. How are you? It's great to see you on here. And so I want to use that parallel so you guys really get how easy it is to make money. All right. So step one is you see an opportunity. Now, think about this, you guys. How many of you have ever heard a person say in your entire life, "Hey, Lucas. Hi, Bob. Great to see you on here. Hi, Vanessa. Kai. Wow. James, David. All got a great group of people on here. This is awesome, man." So when you watched it, when you think about this, it's like how many people in their entire lifetime have ever heard this phrase? "Man, I wish I would have bought Microsoft years ago. Man, I should have bought Apple. I wish would have bought Apple years ago. Man, I wish I would have bought Tesla." Every one of us has heard. And here's the one that you really, really hate. For those of you that know about technology, if you find a stock and you click on it, there's a phrase, "When in doubt, zoom out." When in doubt, zoom out. So instead of looking at it on a daily basis, a monthly basis, a 6-month basis, go to max, MAX. And when you go and you look at the stock and you go, it was 90 cents when they went public. 90 cents. And I think I looked at one stock, I don't remember what it was, but you would have only made 20,000% on your money. So you invest $1, you got 20,000. How many people caught on to that? All right. So zoom out when you're doubting. All right. The other thing is I wish I would have learned this. I only learned this a year ago. And it's basically called daily cost averaging. Now, back in the day, this is not easy to do. It's not easy to buy a fractionalized stock. The one that's always blew me away is Warren Buffett owns a small company called Berkshire Hathaway. And do you know when he started the company, he has never, listen closely, he has never split the stock on his A stock. So the last time I went and looked, I think it was $400,000 for a share. What was it when he started? Probably $5. So your $5 would be worth $400,000 today. All right. So I want to give you guys a correlation of how we miss the mark all the time with business opportunities. Because if I told every one of you, oh, by the way, raise your hand or give me a thumbs up if any one of you are interested in freedom and money. Okay, great. Here's my Robinhood affiliate link. Now listen closely. How much does it cost to join Robinhood and fill out all the information? Nothing. And so you guys know, when did I do a Robinhood account? Yesterday. Okay. So then I helped my wife this morning, filled her all out, got her all filled, and then I got done and I went, I didn't click on my affiliate link. See, I got an affiliate link and I helped her with her account and I didn't click on that first. How many of you have tried to get someone involved in a business opportunity and they sign up underneath the company? They sign up underneath somebody else. Okay. Terry, I should have gave her my affiliate link, but Terry signed front level to the company. You understand? She signed front level to Robinhood. Now, how many of you think that this is not a good time? Not available in Sweden? Use a VPN. What's the name of the company, Matt? Nord?
There's a bunch. NordVPN, ExpressVPN. There's a couple.
Okay. So, find a way. Find a way.
They're very inexpensive, by the way.
Yeah. So right away, that might prohibit some people doing a Robinhood account. Now, as I say this, how many of you immediately are going, not going to do it? I respect Robert. I see what he's doing. I have another account. I'm using somebody else. I don't believe in stocks. I see right away. How many of you realize that if you watch Dumb Money, how many people did you notice were in the stock versus the people that said this is bullshit? I'm not going to do it. So you not only get the people throughout the movie that beat you up for making a move like this, but then when you start making money, they're trying to get you to quit. Did you notice that? It was like, hey, he's up $23 million. Sell. You need to sell right now, you idiot. And it's like, I still have people telling me that network marketing doesn't work. It's like a crack up to me. How could it go from $4 to $400? 8 million people. If you watch the movie, 8 million people signed up in Robinhood for free, put some money in, and bought some GameStop. So how many people are there in the world? 8 billion? And only 8 million people said, what if this works? What if this works? So then if some people get Robinhood, question for some of you that are really smart, because I don't know the answer to this. How many different stocks and crypto and ETFs could you buy off the Robinhood app? I would say that it's infinity, right? It's got to be pretty close to infinity. At least it's over 12,000. So isn't this funny where people would get in, they'll go, okay, I got my app open. Now that I got my app open, let me see, I signed up for free. And now I gotta, I'm in here. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, there's so many choices in here. Oh my God, what country is this? We already got comments. I just put it in. Not in Sweden, not in Trinidad, Are you guys getting the correlations here in the examples? Because who wants to follow instructions? Nobody. Nobody. And then I said, well, what I'm going to push is NVIDIA stock. I'm going to push NVIDIA stock. Well, why would you push NVIDIA stock? I'm not a stock person. I'm not a computer chip person. I'm not a gaming person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a video that Matt sent me. So Matthew said, Dad, check this out. And I'm watching this guy stand in front of a bunch of people showing a chip called Blackwell. Is that correct, Matt?
Yes.
And it's the biggest, giant, fastest chip ever made. And then he showed all the Fortune 100 companies that have already ordered them and they're not even available yet. Who
Yeah.
would be stupid enough to get people to put money in their company before the product was available? I don't know, Elon Musk?
Believe it or not, you guys, Tesla is Nvidia right now is actually worth more than Amazon and Tesla combined.
Yep.
And it's based off of actual like sales. It's not like speculative. A lot of it, they just had their quarterly earnings, and I was just showing people, my parents this before we got on. But if you would have purchased Nvidia stock, right? And I'm not a stock person. I don't know shit, right? So, but I do know when like a company is creating the future, right? So if 1 week ago you would have bought Nvidia stock, you would have made 15% on your money already. Look at this jump. This is their quarterly earnings report. So right as they go, hey, by the way, things are going great, they jump up, and it's been just going up since then, So like Dad, like you said, zoom out, right?
Go to
So
Max.
if you bought,
Go to Max.
yeah, if you went to Max, it's crazy. Yeah.
It says in the green what your total return would be.
Right.
Under the 1,000.
Right. It's 136,000%. I mean, but like what's so interesting is the 177% in 1 year. That's insane.
Yeah.
And that's like a jump that's strictly based off of like exactly what you said, everyone buying the new Blackwell chips on top of the technology that they run with them. So,
right. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. And so Matt sent me a video. I watched the video and I'm just going, oh my God, this is incredible. What was the problem? I have no idea what the problem is. I were talking to Craig today. I get to throw Craig under the bus again today. And I said, hey, Craig, I said, did you do it? No, I'm probably gonna do it, someday soon. And it's like, and so I brought it up again. He's going, well, and then I'm going like, come on. He's going, all right. Well, I don't have time. You don't know how busy I am. And I said, Terry, how long did it take you? And she's like 15 minutes. And he's like, all right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just do it, Craig, to get him off your ass.
So now,
Yeah, if anything, I'll do.
now,
Thanks, Terry.
I think it's going to be fun to allow all of us to be an example of this, because I don't doubt that Craig will create a Robinhood account. I'm just very interested if he'll put money in and buy any NVIDIA stock.
Actually, yes.
Okay, cool.
No, I thought about it. No, I'm not even going to make the excuse.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not going to make the excuse. Robert shared it. That's it. Fine.
Good.
Yes.
So now let's go on with this, right?
Hey, by the way, before we go, I have to call you out since you called Craig out. Since we were just talking about it.
I called myself out, but do it anyway. Go ahead.
So we were joking before we got on here, and I made a little joke because I told my dad to buy NVIDIA, that we probably should buy NVIDIA stock. Now, did I buy it? No. But I told him we probably should, right? And when I said that we should do it, he's like, yeah, but what if China invades Taiwan and ruins the whole chip market for NVIDIA? I don't think it's a good idea to buy stock because that could happen. And I said, all right. And believe it or not, that's not a bad thought, but at the same time, that was an excuse not to buy before it just went up again another 100%.
Peter says, oh my God, that sounds like me. So
me too, though. I'm just saying we're all human, right?
We're all human.
Yes.
We're all human. And so here's another thing we need to talk about. Has anybody ever tried something and lost money? Okay, I got both hands up. All right. Has anybody not only lost money, but it emotionally really, really hurt? It emotionally, look at this. Oh God. It emotionally really, really hurt. Okay. So when MDC exploded for us, we went 250, 500, super affiliate. We made, I think, like our second year, we made like over 1 million. The year after that, third year, over 1.2 million. And what I did is I took $100,000 and I invested it with a money man. You know what I mean? His name is Scott Grove. Josh Wagle uses him. And I gave him $100,000. He put it in all kinds of stocks so I don't have to, understand. He put it in pharmaceuticals. He put it in energy. He put it on, tech stocks, everything. And he's made Josh a bunch of money. A bunch of money, right? Timing for me, Terry and I put 100,000 in, and immediately the stock market. If you guys know what happened around 2020, 2021, and it's like every day I logged into the portfolio, it was another loss, another loss, another loss, another loss, another loss. And it got to the point where I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I pulled the money out, and I think we only lost like 70,000. It wasn't. So why am I bringing this up? Because that might stop you from trying something again. Can we be brutally honest that, a person put their heart and soul into a company, then some owners made some stupid decisions, or maybe they could even blame it on something else? So I took my money out, right? I took my money out. So what happened since January of this year? Record high, record high, record high, record high. It was as soon as you pull the money out. I don't know if you're like me, but when you hear you pull your money out because you're a little butt hurt, and you're losing money, it's like you shouldn't be looking at it that way, should you? That's why you should be looking at long term. And another thing, as far as investing, is only invest the money that you can afford to lose. Where people really get hurt is we hear they get investment programs and they put a mortgage on their home and all of this stuff. So step one, you create a free account, send people your affiliate link. They go, I don't know. What if someone says, well, I watched the money and I don't know if Robinhood is really the best platform to use? Well, in the movie, they were worth $1 billion.
Each, wasn't it?
No, both of them was worth $1 billion. So that was in the movie, and that was January, 2021?
Yeah, something like that.
If you go check out how much they're worth today, 18 billion. So they done okay. The other thing I think I love about Robinhood is the simplicity. And the other thing that I like is they pretty much have been through the fire. Wouldn't you agree? I love one part in the movie when you got people, when all of a sudden the company's going upside down and you can pick up a phone call, and I'm calling, Lisa Marie. And I'm calling Lisa Marie, and I say this, Lisa Marie, Terry and I need some money. Well, how much? No, forget that. I don't care. I'll send it to you. How many people want a bunch of friends when something does go the opposite direction? You showed a community of people like this, a whole community of people that if something happened, I could reach out and say, hey, Deb. She goes, whatever you need. That's what's so fun about building a community. When you talk about those 67 people that I'm aware of that told me that I helped them. It's fun to have a family and a group of community around you that not only have freedom, but they also have free time. Because sometimes it's just not about money, right? And if something was wrong and you needed some help, You know, Coach Bob says, I'm on an airplane. I just got the ticket. I'm on my way there to help you. So that's another thing that I loved, is that multi-billionaires were taken care of. And of course, it pissed the nurse off, right? You know what I mean? She's going, oh my God, you know, they go 6.8 billion underneath, and then people just throw them 3 billion each. That's called a network.
Bailout.
That's called a network of friends that are all doing the same thing, right? Now, if you watch the movie, what was the other thing that happened to the nurse? She stayed in too long. In the movie, she was the only one that had a negative balance at the beginning of the story and at the end of the story. Now, I think that Keith Gill, Raging Kitty, I think he told people when he was going to sell some stuff. But one of the things that I loved in the movie, among all kinds of things, is when you really, really realize that he didn't sell his stock when Reddit disappeared and he couldn't communicate with his people. The other thing is then all of a sudden he can't buy or sell anything on the Robinhood app, right? How many of you seen the movie? When you watch it, there's a lot of people panicking. You're not connected to the person that has the imagination. Let me say that slowly. You don't each and every day get connected to the person that has the imagination. You get disconnected and you panic. So the two girls that were in the college dorm room, Reddit's down. That night they freak out. They try to sell. And then they freak out because the button's not working. You can't buy anymore. And then all of a sudden, the reconnection happened with Reddit. Raging Kitty, Keith is back on, saying everything's okay. And they both look at each other and go, we went out, let's go back in. So I know that people that do movies and movie scripts, Matt knows a bunch about this, but they're very, very, very smart and trying to figure out every single personality and group of people that are around this, right? And that's what people don't understand, because enthusiasm does everything. I don't know anything about computer chips. So if I call up Michelle and say, Michelle, listen, you got to get a Robinhood account. Here's my link. The next thing I need you to do is fund the account, and then I need you to buy NVIDIA stock. Who's NVIDIA? Just trust me. Just trust. No, Robert. No. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Let me be brutally honest, Michelle. My son showed me a video, and he's so bullish on NVIDIA, it's crazy. And his wife got sick and tired of hearing him. Hey, NVIDIA went up today. Hey, NVIDIA went up today. Hey, NVIDIA went up today. And she said, this is bullshit. I'm going to go on Robinhood, put some money in it, and buy some NVIDIA stock. So as soon as his wife did it, because she was sick and tired of hearing Matt brag up on it, what do you think Matt did? He got an account. So it's hard to get people to do what you want them to do when you didn't do it. Right? And so it's really, really interesting. So what I love about this example and sharing this, because with if there's 5 million people that will buy GameStop, then I believe that 5 million people could buy NVIDIA.
Sure.
I also believe that I can have 5 million subscribers on YouTube. And I also believe I can have 5 million subscribers on Dream Trip. I also believe that I could have 5 million people that are active affiliates in My Daily Choice. Can you see the difference? Now, how did he get so many people to go on Robinhood and buy NVIDIA stock? Here, you guys, I'm going to log in here. Log into Terry's account. She's usually not here. How many people think it's cool that my wife Terry's here? Yay! We'll get her to say something.
I don't know if you want that or not.
I do. Okay, I'm going to click on report and team sales. See, a lot of you right now don't have a Robinhood account. Some of you don't have a My Daily Choice account. So, did you notice something that his crazy brother said all the time that was giving him grief?
Balls.
Yeah, he said, yeah, balls. Yeah, he found out that the biggest hater that he had on his stream was his brother. You know, they were going to visit their sister at the grave, and he looks over at his phone. And he says, "Your balls," spelled with a Z. And it's like, this is the guy that's hating up on him, right? And one of the things that I thought was really amazing is that his brother is constantly being that other person that we all run into. Hey, are you going to buy a Lambo? No. Well, if you're not going to buy a car, at least buy me one. How many of you run into people that are like, you know, the media is all in front of my house. Yeah, they came over to my house too. One of them said they'd give me $50,000 if I talked about you. Well, you didn't do that, did you? Well, I wouldn't if you gave me 20 grand. Hey, you guys are going to run into a lot of these people when you reach out to them, right?
And some of them are family members.
Yeah, most of them are family members. It's just crazy. So I really wanted to talk about that, you know, because how do you think is the best way? Now, here's something that I think is hilarious. People that do investing and people that invest in stock and people that do things, why is it that everyone gets to say what their numbers are? But no one in network marketing can say that you can talk about your money. Where'd that rumor and lie come from? I've been in debates and lost relationships because of this issue. And here's what they say. Well, it's unethical. It's unethical to show people what you've done. So now here's something that a lot of you are going to miss. And until you get this, your life's not going to change. Why did all the people that made money in dumb money, first, why did they make money and how could they handle all the rejection of people telling them it's not going to work? Because they couldn't stop talking about Raging Kitty. Why are you doing this? This guy made 11 million. Did you see that? And his brother said, hey, this idiot shows his spreadsheet on in the internet. Have any one of you seen my back office? Have any one of you seen on my online banking? If you notice, the reason that stock grew is because other people were willing to show other people's evidence of what they did. And they did that, and they did that, and they did that until what? They showed their own back office. Hey, you still doing that GameStop thing? Yeah, 500 grand. And what was the first? See, I know people are weird, and I'm okay with that. But if someone showed me their back office and they had made 500 grand, I'd go, can I do that? Do you got a link? Can I do that? You sure can do that. Let me in. That's why you got to sort through people. No, the negative people that didn't take advantage of the opportunity are the same people that will never take advantage of the opportunity. So now that everybody says he's an idiot, now he gets to sit around him, show how much money he's made, and they say, you need to sell. You need to sell. What if something happens to this? Are you going to write it all the way to zero? I still think people could reach out to me. Hey, are you still in MDC? Like that's a negative. Are you still in MDC? Yeah. How's it going? Hey, by the way, have you ever been in a company over 6 years?
Are you still a Walmart greeter? I mean, I love Walmart greeters. I'm there once a week, so.
So, what are some things that you got out of the movie? She's already.
Put me on the
Hey,
spot.
listen. She's already guarding what she should say. How many will you give her permission to just be Terry? Okay, look at. Yeah, because she's like,
Well, I watched the movie in January when we went out to see Matt and Hannah on the plane. And I didn't think too much about it, and then was it Anil who mentioned it again the other day?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, we should, because every Friday night, Fridays we usually go out to dinner, but Robert doesn't eat lately. So I said, well, I'm down for you to watch me eat. I don't care. And then he's like, well, no, we won't eat. Let's go throw some axes. And I'm like, I'm out. I'm out with the axe throwing.
I guess on date night on Fridays, we got to go find something other to do than eat. It's like, hey,
So anyway, and then Friday nights we watch movies. So Friday night we watched the movie. I loved it. I just think the little people, I don't know. I just like the
Say
movie.
that.
Well, yeah.
So the average little people win.
Yeah. That's what I like to see, So
it gave you a little bit of hope
and
that
actually I love the brother. I think it was funny. I know he's a loser, but I liked him. Anyway, but yeah, I just thought it was incredible how he just would hold,
yeah.
Through all the shit.
And I just know that if you put your heart and soul in something, one of the greatest scenes in the movie, and I bet some of you will think it's about money. One of the favorite scenes in the entire movie were a couple for me. One, where his wife looked at him and said, "You're a gangster, man. you are a flat out gangster." Another one, he's sitting with this brother that basically verbally beats the crap out of him every day. And he's like, "What's this?" And he said, "Yeah, it was probably my fault. You lost your tennis shoes, so I bought you some tennis shoes." Everybody knows throughout the whole movie that this guy is riding a bicycle to deliver food.
And eating their food.
And eating their food while he's getting there. Yeah. And but he knew that he had to put the shoes and give his brother the shoes, right? And then later on is the point where he's sitting on the couch and his brother is just beating the crap out of him on what he's going to say in front of Congress, right? And all of a sudden he looks at his brother and he said, "You're the one that told me to run through the thunder, the lightning. You're the one that told me."
Didn't say
And
with my dick.
his whole persona changed. And he's going, "You're right. You're right. You need to," what would you say?
Run with his dick out. Was that it?
Run through the lightning with your penis out or something. I don't know. So for some of you that are still offended, just, I don't know.
Sorry.
Just I don't know, get over it. I guess I don't know what to say. But I just think that if you continue to watch that movie, you're going to continue to get motivated, because I'm one of the Pied Pipers. I find an opportunity. I do what I'm told. I do it all in, and I get results every single time. Have I done it with other companies that didn't treat me well or went out of business or did stupid stuff? Yeah. So what? So what? That's me, Luke Skywalker, showing up, and every once in a while you run into a Darth Vader and you think it's really, really bad because your arm's cut off. It's hard to recover from that. And you're like, how can I continue to go on? And then he leans over and goes, "I'm your father." Yeah, it can get worse. You don't think it can get worse, but it just got worse. He cut your arm off and he's your dad. And so, it's like, I just love the number of times. The other thing I think that was really powerful, I looked this up today, is I asked AI, ChatGPT, when did Keith Gill publicly sell his stock? And guess what AI came back and said? He didn't. So how many of you would have quit when Reddit went down? No communication. Oh my God, I'm panicking, sell, sell, sell. Then you can't use the app. You can't buy or sell your stock. It shows up on news, everyone, class action lawsuits going against these guys, an investigation going against Senato, the hedge fund. They did class action lawsuits against Robinhood. Everybody was pissed off. Why were they pissed off? Because they lost money. They took this all to court. Guess who got charged with something? Nobody. Nobody. Because people did class action lawsuits, but they don't realize that they signed a bunch of things when they were signing up for Robinhood. And it's like, listen, this is risky. Things happen. But here's an exciting thing for all of you. Robinhood now has a status as a bank. And I'm going to do more due diligence on this. But it used to be $250,000 per account in the United States, the FDIC. That's now over 2 million. That's now over 2 million. So your money is protected until you go over 2 million. How many people are okay? So when you get close to 2 million, or you have more than $2 million in a Robinhood account, maybe you should think about maybe diversifying. But until now, I'm going to continue building my portfolio. So I just could go on and on and on with the analogies in this movie, but I wanted to put it towards you is how many of you believe that I will get 1 million subscribers on YouTube? How many people believe that I'll have 1 million people in Dream Trips? Why do you guys know that I'm going to do this? Because I believe that I can find people that won't tell me they're too busy. They can't use the excuse that they don't have any money. If they have an excuse of making money, they don't have any money, then I'll show them a way that they can make money. So you'll hear some language that we need to change if you're dealing with Dream Trips. Dream Trips is a 19-year-old company, and it's the #1 travel club in the world. When I really started using this, the #1 travel club with, with over 5 million subscribers, you know what my first thought was? Is George Carlin. Now, if you've ever watched any of his funny skits and comic routine, he goes, here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. You're not in the club. We got these wealthy people in Wall Street. We got these, you listen to all the rumors and it's like, 6 or 7, families own everything. They want world dominance, all this crazy stuff that they scare us with, right? I don't believe in any of it. I actually am connected to the master imaginator. And so everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to live heaven on earth, and I'm just going to do my best to help other people do it as well. But when you hear about all this stuff, that's when George Carlin says, listen, us little people don't have a shot. There's 200 million people that are on a Prime membership with Amazon. How many people are in the planet? 8 billion. They only got 200 million? But their memberships make $35 billion a year with only 200 million subscribers. You know who makes more money on subscriptions than anybody on the planet? Apple. Any one of you signed up with anything from Apple? Have you ever bought an app from Apple? Are you any kind of subscriptions with Apple? Arthur goes, no, I'm going to still be the people on the side. You know what I mean? Arthur's always going to make not enough money because he just wants to rebel. He's just a rebel. Arthur's going, Robert's doing something. I ain't doing that. I'm being honest. I tell Arthur exactly what to do. And then he calls me up and he says, I got a better idea than yours. I'm going, okay, go, Arthur, go. And so guess who's the next in line? Guess who just went by Apple? Microsoft. Microsoft is back as the #1 company in the world. Does anyone here, Arthur, have a membership with Microsoft? Ah, we got Arthur. He came back. Let's go. and Terry was getting red faced and looking at me like, are you being too rough on Arthur?
I like Arthur, so
Now you can ask him.
watch yourself.
Now you
I was
can
also gonna say, don't be dissing the PC people when we're the people that build the stuff that you use. All right.
Tell him, Matt. Tell him.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got
was
my
just using
iPhone. They got me
I was-
with the iPhone. I got AirPods, but no.
Yeah, and whatever you do, stay away from the high-tech Apple visual stuff. Don't do that, Matt. That would make you a traitor.
The Vision Pro. I don't have one. I wish I did actually.
You're
Well,
waiting.
actually, I don't. I take it back.
There you go.
I'm waiting for the one that actually has a bunch of features. I've spent way too much money, as you guys know, on demo products, and I ain't spending $3,500 for a demo product.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. But we're sort of playing here. I don't want to be hard on anyone other than just to realize that we do make a bunch of mistakes and excuses for not doing the stuff we're supposed to do. Right? And so, you know, if you don't have results and you don't believe in you, let me say that again. If you don't believe in yourself or trust yourself, and you're not promoting someone that does, you're going to stay in the same place forever. The only reason GameStop did what it did is because of Keith Gill and the Raising Kitty. Right? And so a lot of people can get credit by that, but he was the only one that got a summons to go to Congress, and he didn't sell. How many of you, if you were building something and some guy shows up and hands you a summons to testify in front of Congress, how many of you think, well, I'm pretty much over? But if you guys realize that didn't happen to Bill Gates, that didn't happen to Apple, didn't happen to Facebook, didn't happen to TikTok. A lot of people get summoned to talk in front of Congress and then they do zero. They do absolutely zero. And so I wanted to give you guys some correlations that I think that are really important, that if you don't edify and promote someone that is going to show it. So what am I going to do? You know, market opens up tomorrow. Just listen to this one statement. If you watched a movie, if you didn't, please do. What could we do as a community to make NVIDIA stock go up?
Bye, 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 bye.
See, all you got to do is, I told Terry, every time she looks at her Robinhood app and sees I made $47 today, I would take a screenshot of it, put it on the internet, and go, hey, I made $47 today. By the way, here's my Robinhood link. Now, listen closely. You guys are probably going to get crushed on this next one. Ready? Okay. What I'm going to do tomorrow, I get to pick on Arthur every once in a while. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to send out an Amazon link on how to buy a NVIDIA chip. You know, screw the opportunity of making money. Let's just go straight to the product. How many of you need a NVIDIA chip? Here, buy the NVIDIA chip. Now, you guys have some common sense, don't you? If I posted a link tomorrow saying you need to buy a NVIDIA chip, does any one of you already know the number of sales I'm going to do? 0. But it's the best chip. And watch this video. It's the best chip. It's the best chip. And people, crickets. You know why? Money. Robert, you can tell me it's the best damn chip in the world. You can tell me that Microsoft is buying them, AI is buying them, Apple's buying them. Everyone's buying the new NVIDIA chip. And people go, I don't care if it's the best chip in the world and it can clean my house and wash my car. I can't afford it. Isn't that amazing? But if I said, hey, Arthur, is there anything that you would love for you and Matthew and your wife? If there was a way for me to get you more time in your life and more freedom, here's a really good one. What if we made enough money, Arthur, where you could actually hire somebody that your wife approves of to help you take care of Matthew? What do you think, Arthur? Is that a good idea?
Sounds good to me.
But let's not say that the people that you hire are helping you take care of Matthew. They're just doing all the stuff that your wife no longer has time to do. Like clean the house,
Cook.
wash the clothes, wash the dishes, go shopping for food, cook the
I
food.
hate cooking. Hate it.
What if the only job that your wife had, which is really not a job, is just to make sure she takes care of Matthew? What another idea? What if we can put you in the same situation? So both of you no longer need income. You have freedom. You got a nest egg. You already know that Matthew never has to worry about money for the rest of his life. That's what I did with my Matthew. So I allowed him to not have to worry about getting a degree to be a really good employee for somebody else. I needed to break that chain. Very important for me to break that chain for my sons. Now, all of a sudden, it's a little bigger. So, well, Robert, how could I do that? Hey, we need to find a bunch of people that will subscribe in their own imagination. Let's focus on people, getting, I know this is crazy to think about, but do you guys realize I think you get $5 for every person you refer to Robinhood? So someone said, I don't have any money to buy any NVIDIA stock. Well, I don't remember what the lowest investment is, but I think it's $5. So I don't have any money. Great. Go out and share your affiliate link on your free Robinhood account and get the money to buy and get some NVIDIA stock. See how simple this is if you guys would just tweak your brain a little bit? And that's the way I think. I don't think why this wouldn't work. I think that it needs to work. It has to work. Did that help, Arthur? It's like, so if I can get you in on a monthly subscription with the largest #1 travel club in the world, you get to be a part of the club, Arthur. And we immediately need to find 4 other people, so yours is free. Well, that was a concept.
How many siblings you got?
But we got to sell it as a concept of a club. How could I tell you all the values and the benefits of dream trips? Watch Mark Smith. That guy's got it down. So what he kept saying, you need to get people to understand that. How many of you have ever dreamed? And Arthur, thank you very much, by the way. I had told my lovely wife, Terry, that I said, yeah, I said, Martha, Arthur, yeah, I said they're going through being new parents, and she's like, what? I talk to Arthur all the time,
Don't talk. I didn't know you had a baby.
and I said,
I don't have a baby.
what?
I don't have a baby.
That's what I thought.
You're thinking of Anthony.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Arthur.
No, I'm a cat daddy.
Cat daddy.
I'm
Okay,
not-
cool. Why
He's a
really?
raging kitty.
Which I really liked his moniker in that movie, Roaring Kitty.
Yep. Yep.
You could come up with Raging Kitty.
Yeah, Raging Kitty. But
Probably.
yeah, his name was Roaring Kitty. But another thing of that movie that you didn't touch on was
Please.
when I was watching the movie, I didn't know what they were talking about, the diamonds,
Oh,
until they started saying it over and over, and I'm like, oh, it's the squeeze and the pressure of them holding the stock to get the price higher and feeling the pressure of everybody around them to
Yep.
sell. That creates the diamond afterward after they get past that. That creates the reward.
Arthur, I did not pick that up and never ever heard that before. Thank you. Because I heard him say diamond hands.
yeah,
Diamond
that's
hands.
what she would say. The nurse always said.
Yeah, diamond hands. But I
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah,
what
they were all posting diamonds. I'm like, why are they doing that? I'm like, I got it. They're holding. They're feeling the pressure of
Yep.
everybody around them. They're holding.
Yep.
They're not doing anything. And then the pressure eventually creates the diamond.
Got it. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you,
That's
Arthur.
great.
That's good. And that's a good spin-off for us to immediately do what we want to do for the rest here is just, anyone that watched that movie and you want to tell us something that you got out of the movie or what you got from today, let me know.
All
Greg?
right. Well, I see Lisa Marie's hand is up. So let's go ahead, unmute her. And Lisa Marie, please share. And once again, everyone, just go ahead and put your hands up and we'll call on you as we go through. Some people have already started doing that. But Lisa Marie, you are first. So go for it. I see Doc Ant and Michelle and Sandy with their hands up. They're coming up.
Oh yeah, hi guys. Hi.
Hi, Lisa Marie. Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
We just wanted to hop on here and say hi, Terry.
Yeah. Hi, Terry.
The
Well,
real
no, I'm
engine,
kidding.
the real engine behind the machine.
That's the gal.
Now I
That's
see
the
it
gal.
on my neck.
That's right. Take it in, girlfriend.
Hey, you guys want to see your shirt?
Yeah, I do.
Wait.
I like dogs and we.
Oh,
And maybe 3 people.
did I get one of those shirts? By
Sure.
chance?
On Amazon.
Send your affiliate link.
Oh, do I have a-
Did you hear?
Hang on a second. Let
Yeah.
me.
She goes, do I have a link?
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But Charlie, thank you so much for getting on here.
Oh, thank you for everything you guys have done. I swear to God, it's been like a godsend to me. I mean,
Best thing.
oh, my cousin Susie said the best thing since sliced bread. So I'd like to introduce you to my cousin that we'd like to introduce to our daily choice.
What'd you say? Did you say, do I have a choice? Did you say?
No, we don't have no choice.
And what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Susie.
Susie, welcome.
Thank you. I'm a customer
Yeah.
at DC. She's been.
Oh, yay.
Awesome. When are you going to become an affiliate and make some money with us?
I don't know. Pretty soon.
Okay. Lisa Marie, I don't know why we can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear.
Oh,
Because she's not talking in front of the microphone.
Let me get in front of.
There you go.
I
There you go.
apologize, that we are letting her kind of sneak peek our Imaginators, but she's a close join here, and we kind of thought this would tip her over the edge by watching you, and I think she's hooked, but we'll see.
Awesome.
And we won't give her any more free viewings.
Wow.
30 lashes with a wet
People
noodle.
Free viewings? I didn't know that.
What do you think?
Burning glasses with the wet news. I love it.
I didn't approve free viewings, that's for sure.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
There we go. There we go. But very, very nice meeting you guys. And
You too. Thanks.
Lisa Marie, I guess I can openly open this up. If you invite people over to your house to watch Imaginators, that'll be okay. That'll be okay.
Get over here,
Yes,
Lisa.
yes, yes.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
you.
what a great way to get started. Lisa Marie, Sandy, Charlie, good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hands up include Kai and Doc Ant and Doc Ann, but first, Sandy Baker. Go ahead, Sandy. Open up and please share. You moved on me, Sandy. I can't. There you go.
Sorry, I just lower my hand so fast when you call my name, it just disappears.
Yeah, and you move from the position. I'm going to
I know.
spotlight you.
I should always leave my hand up because I should always be right up there by Robert anyway.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Two favorite parts I had in the movie. One is that people that couldn't afford to do it just took their all and just threw it all in there and did it anyway. My second favorite part is even if they had some savings built up, but that was their nest egg and they didn't want to risk all of that, they just took a little bit and kept on throwing it in there until they got up enough to buy one stock. So I started that today.
Yay!
And those are my favorite parts.
I think it's really neat because if you guys are talking about 5 areas of our life, we all talk about different ones. I'm getting more focused on my health and what you can achieve if you believe. And we need to be working on the wealth part. I am very, very confident in group building, people building, and making amazing cash flow. I have not mastered the investor side yet. So, when you get up in your 60s and you want to make sure that your wife and your kids and your grandkids are taken care of, that's why I'm wide open right now. I can go, oh, the company wants to give away $500,000 for hitting master. I can't wait for that wire transfer. Because in doing so, I'll probably be over $500,000 a month. So that would be my first $1 million month. And I'm imagining it. I see it go in the account. I show myself, showing it to Terry, everyone. It's just going to be an incredible day. And it's going to happen very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sandy. I love you.
Love you too. I have one more thing real quick.
Please,
Terry,
please.
John Bon Jovi rocks.
I know. Listen, since I watched him, my friend back in the day before we were married, she gave me a poster of Bon Jovi.
What?
With all the long hair. Robert's like, you have to put that in the closet. So I hung it up in the closet.
Mine's hanging up in my bedroom, and I tell everybody that he's my girls' real dad.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I listen to his music all the time since I watched his document. Sorry, everybody. But I listen to his stuff all this time up in the kitchen. So love it.
Should people watch his documentary?
Yes. I love documentaries. So I watch almost every documentary.
Ups and downs,
Yeah.
ups and downs, ups and downs. I mean, how would you like to have a tour scheduled after you just launched one of your biggest songs? I know. And you show up on tour and one guy doesn't show up. Your lead guitar player just doesn't show up. And this is the guy that you wrote songs with. I think that some of you would probably understand that kind of trauma and hurt. It wasn't that is guy that he started, and did you hear how he started with the band? What's his name? Lead guitar? Robbie something?
Nope.
Richie Sambora.
Yeah.
Richie Sambora. He came up to Bon Jovi while they were singing and said that was amazing. And he shook his hand out. And when Bon Jovi grabbed his hand, he wouldn't let it go. And he said, you just met your new lead guitar player. That's some cojones, man. That's some ovaries. It's like, yeah, I'm a songwriter too. But you could see as he was going through it, he wasn't okay just being the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, So he sabotaged his whole entire life because he wasn't grateful, because he wasn't appreciative. I'm sick and tired of being in a band that has this dude's name. You guys ever watch people get a little bit of ego and get into themselves? It's like, my God. So thank you, Sandy. Thank you,
Thank
Sandy.
you.
He's still just as handsome as he was.
Oh my God.
I love that he's letting his gray grow. You
I
know?
know.
Love it.
I'm trying to keep up with him. Thanks, Sandy. Have a great day.
Sandy, thank you so much for sharing. Next on the share list, Doc Ant and Doc M. And looks like Doc Anton's in the front seat this time. So go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share.
Hi there, guys. Well, the first one is a parallel message. Behind every successful man is a more successful woman.
Amen.
Point in case, Terry Hollis behind Robert Hollis. Point in case, Michelle behind me. No doubt. It's like the first lesson that we saw in that movie. When the pressure was on, even in the vehicle, she was like blowing her lips, but she believed in her man and she stood by him. And even when he rehearsed his talk, she was sitting on the stairs, edging him on. It's like, you can do this. I believe
Ride or
in you. And
die.
she made that statement. So I think my biggest takeaway was the support of couples in any business. And
Yes.
it doesn't matter whether it looks like it can go wrong.
Yep.
The support was there.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
The second thing that really struck me was the fact that although he was had his followers and what have you, he had a balanced lifestyle. He's disciplined to go and pursue that 4-minute mile, which
Yep.
means he knew work hard and play hard. And I saw the discipline and wanting to reach that 4-minute mile, even with old running shoes. And he took on the challenge, and he did it naked, I bet you. But you know what?
You gotta shed it all off, guys. Shed it all off to win.
So the point was that he also had goals. Very much as he had a goal to help his community, his goal was to make sure that he himself pushes himself to his utmost best.
Yep.
Right.
And I think last thing I'd like to say is that I think that the power of the huddle factor, when the community stands together and follows their leader that says, we're not going to sell. There is power in numbers in terms of holding. That's me. Maybe over to Michelle to say something.
He thought I kicked him under the table. I want to say absolutely nothing. I'm going to give him the driver's seat card. I did kick him under the table, but it was just by accident.
Okay. Then I'll just add one last point. I so admired how calm he was when he prepared for his case and when he went in, and how he spoke about his career. Because guess what? He was authentic. He believed what he was doing, and he knew he had his wife's support, had the community support, and hey, he did what he loved. If we do what we love, the results have to come.
Sure.
Gosh,
Go ahead, Michelle.
no, carry on.
No, I totally agree, Aunt. I totally agree. When I even love the one part where he comes in the house and you don't know that they had the conversation, but they did. You know, he just went, I put all of our savings, 53 grand, into this stock. You know what I mean? And you didn't get to see that, right? So he's coming home from his job. I don't know if you guys caught that he was a financial analyst for Mass Mutual.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he just immediately starts cleaning dishes. You could see that he didn't want to talk about it. And even halfway through the movie, she says, you already took the garbage out. And he goes, I'm taking it out again. You know, which just goes to show that we all don't have great days. You know what I mean? And then after he washes dishes, she knows how to calm him down, like most wives do. And she went and got him a beer and poured him a glass of beer and then handed it to him. And then he went, okay, she's being nice to me. And then he goes, so do you think I'm insane? Did you guys hear a response?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. That's who you are. That's the dude that I married.
Awesome.
No,
Thanks. Nice sharing, guys.
No surprise to me. You know what I mean? You're always doing stuff, but yeah, the gangster thing at the end was very, very good. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you're the man. So And I can't wait to start reading your book. And thank you for inspiring me, both you and Michelle. You guys are just, I just thank God that He connected us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Likewise, also very grateful. And anytime you want to,
Okay, I'm going to
Bounce.
take the driver's seat now.
once you digested it, bounce off. Time with you anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
And
It's
I'm glad you guys got to meet the brains behind.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry, absolutely.
She for those of you that don't know this, she's always been my best fan. She's always encouraged me, and again, we've had a lot of ups and downs. If there's anything that you guys, anytime that you're feeling sorry for yourself, you guys should connect with her, because she's just going to tell you to stop whining and pull your head out of your ass.
I like it.
And the reason why is she remembers time in our career where we don't have a car. I'm sleeping on a mattress across country. We lost our home and our car, so she had to move in with her mom and dad with our two toddlers, Matthew and Kyle, and she's getting food stamps, and so she's going on the opposite side of the city so she can shop in places where she won't get embarrassed.
Thank you.
That's the kind of woman she is.
Thank you.
And so
thank you for sticking with him in the tough times. All I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Those are the times he needed you, and you proved your love. Well done.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Because how many of you know that you shouldn't be talking to the negative people when you're down?
Yeah.
Man. So there's been a lot of heartfelt and crying, and Terry and I talking about, listen, just give up on this stuff, man. Just go get a job, become a mechanic again. Just stop this. Stop this. And we didn't. We didn't. And so we can tell you about our lows, and then we can tell you about living in a $10 million mansion in Newport Coast, California, overlooking Pelican resort, and also looking over Newport Beach and all the sailboats that are
Huge ocean view. Huge. It was amazing.
And, people would come to our gated community and pull up in front of our house. And when you walk through and open up the doors to let them in, you could see the ocean out the back of our house. And people would walk. The first thing they do is walk in and go, "Are you kidding me?" And they would just walk toward the backyard. I didn't even have to go there. And they'd walk out in the backyard, stand by the pool and the water fountain, and they'd look out and go, I'm in. I'm in. That was the shortest presentation I ever had to do. And so, cruise ships. There was some fun things that we seen back there, because when we're the peak that we're over and watching, you can look it up. Newport Coast is the name. Newport Coast, California. Melody has been there. Craig's been there. Unfortunately, Matt was there too. No. But he kept
pick on my kids.
And I'm sorry, Mama Bear. I got to be careful.
Wrong time. Wrong time. You'll cut this short.
My kids or my dogs. Watch out.
And
Ruh-roh.
yeah. But it's great to constantly have the ups and downs. I at 62, I'm trying to do my best to become more aware. And I just now know for a fact that the reason that the highs are so incredibly memories that can take your breath away is because you have a contrast of when your life sucked. And so I don't think that you would get that much excitement and joy out of it. So when some of you are constantly trying to blame someone for being in the worst places you've been, it allows you to not only experience the bigger moments as bigger, but it also allows you to tell a story to those people that are going through those low points. So when I tell people I was sleeping on a mattress in Atlanta, Georgia, I just built a company. I blew it up, man. I think we brought in like 3,000 people in the first month that I joined the company. And then I get pulled in by the owner and he goes, we have something serious to discuss with you. And I go, what's up? And he goes, we got enough money to get the product to the people that bought it, or we got the money to be able to pay commissions, but not both. And so I had no clue what financial shape they were in when I joined the company. And so my answer to that is I'm done. I've done that a lot in my career, and it hasn't been very good for our financial things. She's like, so, how's New Life going? No, I'm in another company right now. And it's like for a while there when I'm struggling, I just seem to go from, and it was my ego. I look back and I want to blame people, but damn it, don't you know who Robert Hollis is? This is either a part owner of a company or a master distributor. I went through that thing where I went from company to company because my ego was too big. And the biggest opportunity I missed during that time was I trained the owners of ACN. So when we left Equinox, they start ACN and their first call was with me. Hey, we're starting ACN. You want in? You want to be a part of this company? This is my downline calling me, wanting me to be in their downline. How freaking dare them? And I'm telling you what, the universe tortured me for 3 years on that deal. And guess who got me reconnected with Mike and Tony to get in ACN? Always working behind the scenes. She's like, calls up Mike and Tony and says, hey, Robert's broke and I'm living with my parents. We don't have a car. And Robert's still doing the dream in Atlanta. And he goes, hey, we're doing an event in Atlanta. Can you get me his number? And this was the most humbling thing in the world because I'm sitting across from him eating before we go to the event. And Mike and Tony looked at me and said, how are you doing? Great. Everything is awesome. And Mike reached across and grabbed my hand. And he goes, I always thought I was close enough to you as a friend where you didn't have to lie to me. What a sad day. I was going like, no, it's not doing good. Tell me what's going on. And I told him everything. And then Tony started laughing. I go, what are you guys laughing at? And they go, your wife always tells the truth.
We already knew.
I don't have that network marketing. Hey, everything's great. I don't have that. They missed me with that one.
So that was a long run for us. That was another 6-year run until the owners started getting in fights with each other and stuff. And then, you start the cycle all over again. But I think that if you guys really told people your ups and downs of your journey on trying to have freedom in your life, because all of you that still dream about it and still imagine about it, you still can make it happen. So what if other things didn't work in the past? So thank you.
It's part of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Ant.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, Doc Michelle and Doc Ant. And I did post the link to their book in both chats. So if you want to get that, there it is. The Discipline Lifestyle, DISC. Oh, Deb Carlson's got one. Cool. The word is spreading. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much.
How many of you guys know I love to read? I'm going to read this book. And then I'm going to help Doc Ant get it on audio. Is it on audio? Well, me and Matt will help you with that. So you just load it up in AI and let it do the audio and then upload the audio to Audible and share your affiliate link. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Kai Ao. Kai, time for your turn. Go ahead, open up, and please share Doc Ant and Doc M. Thank you so much.
Hey, Robert, can you hear me all right?
I can, Kai. How are you today?
Uh,
Oh my God. I don't want, sorry, unmute.
Hello? Hello?
Yep. Go ahead. How are you, Kai?
Highly blessed and favored and deeply loved. Oh my God. It's been a crazy 72 hours.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell us about
I couldn't make it. I couldn't stay. Had a little emergency yesterday. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for the help and everything. And thank you everybody for all the support. These past 72 hours have been crazy. I don't know what all went in my brain or something clicked or something. But lately, for the past 4 days, I've been starting like first thing. Okay, obviously, you told us to do your happy birthdays wishes first thing in the morning. I did that, and I upped the ante on that. I said, you know what? I still got maybe 10 minutes. I did everything within 5 minutes. I'm gonna contact and reach out to more people while I'm at it. I mean, I'm sitting on the toilet anyways.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
And before you know it, I've reached out to 25 people within the course of 50 minutes. So I'm like, okay. And then now I've developed a strange pattern where, well, not strange, but it's a good pattern where like, okay, an hour later, I'll reach out to another 25. And then another hour later, I'll reach out to 25. And then do my own thing. And then later in the afternoon, reach out to another 10, 15, 25 or so, whoever who has eyes and ears to hear. And just roll with it from that point on. So yeah, 70 people every single day for the past.
Awesome.
I'm not only super proud of you, Kai, but did you find it easy, or did you find a lot of resistance within yourself when you started sharing, would you please vote for me?
At first, yes, I was very, very reluctant. But then as time went through, it just became automatic.
So he's
And
right
same
now in
thing
a
with,
contest. Kai's in this deal with Mr. Health and Fit, and he's made it past the first 2 rounds, and he's number 2 this whole entire time.
Awesome.
And man, what a way to connect with everyone. I mean, you should be reaching out to the oldest friends, the oldest family members, and go, listen, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I really need your help. I need you to do me a huge favor. This is such a great way to be able to really put yourself in a situation where, they'll turn around and go, you're the last person I would vote for. You know what I mean? You're going like, okay, God bless you. Move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Goodbye.
And like Arthur said, toilet money. I've actually done a lot of prospecting on the toilet, and sometimes I get so into it that my legs fall asleep. So you got to be careful of staying on there too.
Did that this morning. Before I knew, I was
wouldn't that be a funny post? I was connecting with so many people today. I needed help getting off the toilet.
I should write that. That would be funny.
Well, Kai, I love you and appreciate you, and thank you for the praise report.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you are doing, Robert. These past couple of guys have been crazy. I've not had so many people like getting at me and say, "Hey, how do I get this started?"
Good. Well, because I'm telling you, your energy is different. Your energy is totally different. And when your focus and your energy is different, that's when you'll see. So, I brought it up on the AMA, when people get involved in illegal pyramid schemes that are just flat out, they know they're illegal. But the presentation's so short. Kai, you need money? Yeah. $500 to get in. We got to bring in 3 other people at $500 to get your $500 back. If I just kept my $500, I'd have $500. Why do I need to bring 3 people in for $500 to get my $500 back? Yeah, I mean, it's just how crazy people get excited. No. Who was it? Was it Arthur? Were you the one that sent me that video today? I was talking with Matt and Craig about it, and the video is this guy walks up to this Hispanic guy that's got broken English, and he says, "Hey, listen, would you like to have the best protein shake in the world?" And the guy is going, "Huh?" And he says, "Listen, you can get in, costs $20, best protein shake, but it gets better." And the Hispanic guy goes, "How could it get better?" And he said, "You could actually introduce other people to the company. And when they come in for $20 and buy protein, the best protein shake ever, you actually can make money off other people, but it even gets better. When they bring in people and everyone drinks the protein shake, you make more money." And the guys looked at the guy and he said, "The problem is yesterday I spent all my money." And he goes, I don't have any money." And he goes, "I got an idea." And he tells the Hispanic guy, tells this guy, he says, "See this shovel right here? There's no doubt in the world that this is the very best shovel in the world." And he says, "I'll sell it to you for $20. The guy goes, "I don't need a shovel." And he goes, "You don't understand. You buy the shovel, you give me the $20, and I use the $20 to get in your company. And it gets better. When I get in your company and I start doing bringing in other people, you're going to make money. And then a lot of money." So the guy reaches in his pocket, hands him $20. And then the guy goes, "Oh, I just remembered my car needs gas." It needs gas. "I promise I'll sign up tomorrow or the next week," right? And then he turns away and walks away, and the guy just shakes his head and he picks up the shovel. And as soon as he picks up the shovel, a guy comes out of the front door of a house and goes, "What are you doing with my shovel?" So he got the guy to give him $20 for a shovel that wasn't his, and he still didn't get in the program. And that's the reason that people quit. And so as we move forward with the Imaginators and also move forward with the inner circle, I'm going to really do my best to sort of get you guys into the fear of loss, how easy I can get people to create. Because I'll tell you the last thing that this guy motivated me with. I've been with a company that was publicly traded. And I got $100,000 in stock. That stock was a penny stock. And when we got done with the company, it was $10. Because I am a Pied Piper. I have so much imagination about where we're going. And I can get excited and get people to do things by point and sharing videos. I think you guys are going to see a lot of parallel when all of a sudden you tell people, "Man, you need to be a part of the #1 travel club in the world." "I don't travel." You don't have to travel to make money. It's like you do a free account and you get other people to buy the travel club. So how many people want to be in the club? There we go. All right. I see that Lisa Marie raised her hand again, but
Yes.
And Deb Carlson didn't.
Kai, were you saying something?
Yeah. Did you say Dream Trips was a 19-year-old company?
19 years old, billions, plural, and 5 million subscribers.
Okay.
Right. And so here's another thing I've been explaining with Dream Trips really quickly. There's two kinds of portals in the world. Do-it-yourself portal. That's the one I'm using. See, I log into Delta to get my air flights, and then I log into, map like I help Kyle do, and find good places to book a hotel. And I'm doing everything myself. What Dream Trips does is just like Costco. I tell people, if you don't understand it, why can you buy things at Costco for less than any other store? And believe it or not, most people go, "That's a good question. I don't know." And I go, they make $20 billion from the memberships. So all the group of people on memberships, that's why you can't get in to Costco unless you have a card. So with all those people being a part of a membership, that allows them with that buying power to buy things less expensive in bulk, exactly like Peter said. So, oh, I never thought of that. That's why you buy a case, a big box of candy bars, and it says on the candy bars, not for individual sale.
Tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. It's like, so that's how they do it. And when people go, oh, I never thought about that. That makes sense. Then you go, so that would work with travel as well, wouldn't it? I never thought about that. So if a bunch of people, 5 million people have a membership, paying whatever one they want, that allows them now to find a place like Greece and find a way to get the rooms at the cheapest, the resort at the cheapest. I'll give you one funny idea. One crazy idea that Mark shared with me, Mark Smith, the owner. Have you guys ever heard of a workcation? I shared this with Kyle. Right now, with all the contracts that this guy has with not only ships, but also suites all over the world, workcations. So all these people are paying, over $2,000 to stay in an apartment, but they work off this, or they work off their laptops. He's putting a thing together where people will be able to go to a resort in Croatia. Did I say it right?
Yep.
Thank you. So you imagine going to a resort, all inclusive, meals, everything included, for $2,000 a month.
I'm in.
And you're on the ocean on your patio with Wi-Fi, or on the beach with Wi-Fi. And then they're going to put that together where you just go from resort to ship to ship. And now, hey, I'm spending a month right now in France. I'm spending a month right now in Monte Carlo. I'm spending a month right now in Singapore. I'm spending a month right now in the Bahamas. And guess what? Also extended stays. So if you wanted to say 2 months at one location, your food's covered, all your things are covered.
No cooking.
No cooking. A lot of different restaurants. How many people think that this possibly could catch on?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, where are you at? Well, I was in Croatia last month, but right now I'm in Monte Carlo, and I'm going to stay here a month, and then I'm going to go to Fiji. And it's like, what the hell do you do? Well, I'm a part of, can you bring Dex and Leo? Yeah.
It's a must.
There you go.
It's a must. Well, I only got one here. Only got one.
All right. So thank you very much. So, Kai, Lisa Marie's got something going on over there. She's got a deep discussion going on.
Kai, thank you so much. Go ahead, Lisa Marie.
Hey guys, we're back. Charlie and I were just discussing here, and she is so over the moon grateful to you that she just had to say it again. She just wanted to tell you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah. You guys can't even believe how much I appreciate you. I've had Imaginators books for probably 15 years. I have
Wow.
read them. Yeah. Other companies have introduced me to them, but yet they never hit me until today. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when you're connected with a group of people that give a shit, it's either fake or it's not. And the one thing that, whether a person believes in a higher power or not, Charlie, we can feel it. We
It
can feel it.
happened today.
Well, welcome to the family. You're now part of the family, Charlie.
Christmas
you.
dinner at your house.
Christmas dinner at your house.
I love you.
I love you too. Have a great day. You have any last words?
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Appreciate
You
you.
too.
Here's
Aw.
my lovey.
Hold it, Terry. Let me focus in on those guys.
Babies.
Dex
I
and
want
Dale.
They're both just
Right.
like,
There they are. Look at those two guys.
Aw, the cutest ones in the family other than Milo and Rue.
should I grab Rue?
Ah.
She's by my feet.
Yes.
If we're saying
They're
goodbye.
the total best, I'm telling you.
Thank you guys.
I think we're gonna see one of them very soon. Rue, I
See
think.
Ruru.
Why'd you wake me up? I was sleeping.
There we go. There's the Rue.
Oh,
Oh, look at that one.
Our corgi puppy.
Corgi.
Good girl.
I love
I
them.
don't-
Matthew, you're the best.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Love you.
Hey, I don't want to leave anybody out. If you need to show us your animal before you go,
yes, I'm all about it.
you know.
I'm here for it.
I-
I'm here for it.
I think Ola's the only person on here that goes, "You're looking at the animal." There he is.
Oh, there. Ola's got one. Oh, let me see.
Bill,
Let me.
Doug, oh,
There we are.
oh.
He's like, "What is going on?"
Ola, what's the name of the dog?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Zelda, like the old
what a
Matthew.
great name.
Matthew know what it is. It's an old video game.
Oh, yeah,
Link and
yeah.
Zelda.
Yeah.
I
That's
love that
awesome.
game.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing, you guys.
Look at their
Oh,
little puppy.
look
Yeah,
at
it's a
Michelle. Who's that?
little Yorkie.
Hi, Milo. Milo's like, why is she getting held and I'm not?
That's Toby.
Who's that, Michelle?
This is little Toby. Oh, he's just got out of bed because it's already here. 5% at night. He's very unhappy.
Oh.
Got him out of bed.
Aw.
Hey, Tob.
Hey, you guys know when you'll be able to share with people. You say, "Hey, you need to be a part of Imaginators," and people are going, "Why?" Well, we closed out the last Imaginator session with people introducing us to their animals.
Oh, I love the corgi there, Matthew. So beautiful. Oh,
She
he's
just
a
woke
pretty
up, so she's
boy.
like still in a snooze. So
Oh, she's too cute. But Toby's very unhappy with me right now.
And I don't see Linda on here because I'm sure Linda would be showing us Peter. Oh, there they are. There they are.
Yeah, they're on the bottom. Let me hold on, you guys. Hang on. There they are.
Linda's
Look at their pups.
My animal is Peter. It's like well, I don't want to leave anybody out. If you got a pet quick and you want to show us.
Well, let's see. Jody, you've got Luna. I know that.
Oh,
Is Luna
she's
there?
sitting in the corner. Zoom in on her.
All right, let me
She's
bring
looking
that
out the
up. Hold
window.
on. There she is.
I don't think that we would expect Jody to go pick up Luna because. Thank
right.
you, Luna.
Arthur, you don't want to show your kitties?
Kitty, oh, God, Kitty.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I was going to
Gotta
say
go hunt them
Show
down.
and tell time.
Oh, there's Deb.
Aw.
Okay, wait. Deb, go ahead. Show once again, please. Let's bring that.
He's like, I don't wanna.
There we go.
I don't wanna.
Aw.
Deb, what's the puppy name?
Oh, thank you, Milo.
Juno.
Juno.
And she's a Saint Bernard and German Shepherd mix.
Aw.
Do you know what the capital of Alaska is?
That's why I named her that, because I want to go there.
Do you know?
Good
Do
one.
you know what the capital of Alaska is?
Great pickup, Deb.
Okay.
We got to see the megacord.
Oh yeah,
The
Milo.
Oh, here's the mega
You
cord.
wanted
Okay, hang
the
on.
mega cord.
There
So
she
sad.
is.
Oh, hi,
Milo.
Milo. Aw,
Buddy.
he misses me, I know.
Always.
Hi, buddy.
See, watch. You want to go to Grandma and Grandpa's?
Look at those
You go
ears
to
go
Grandma
up.
and Grandpa's? Grandma and Grandpa's, buddy?
Run
He's
in
like,
the
don't
yard.
pester me with that. I'm putting him down. He's
Oh,
not
there's
happy
there's,
here.
there's Santa. Santa's got his puppy.
Aw,
All right, hang on. Let me try to get there. Where's Santa Corky? There he
Oh,
is.
there's Arthur's cat.
Aw,
All
kitty.
Let's go
Pretty.
to Arthur's cat.
Anybody got a
Aw.
Aw.
You guys couldn't have picked a better time to do this with my mom being on here. I feel like this was the right time to do it.
Does anybody have a spider monkey?
Right.
Because I would love
Or
to
a
have
goat.
a spider monkey.
Arthur, what's the kitty's
Goat. Baby pig, maybe.
This is Gus.
Gus.
Hey, I guess.
Oh, it's so cute.
Gustav, named after the creator of the Eiffel Tower.
Nice.
Go, bud.
All right,
All right.
I'm gonna find Santa Corky before we. Let's see. There he is.
Yeah, the spider plant.
Corky, where's your fur baby?
Where'd Corky go? There he is.
She's being really weird right now. Here, some piece
Aw.
of bacon. Come here. Come here.
Wait a minute. Is it really?
Mom is standing right there.
Oh, that's why. Yeah,
Ah.
I get it.
And she's a retriever. So come here. She thinks for some
Yeah. They're retrievers.
Yeah.
Retrievers are a stage
Okay.
5 clinger.
right.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Don't lie. She's not going to cooperate.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Next time, maybe.
She's all into her ball. That ball is everything.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Totally doesn't want to talk to anybody.
That's Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all you do is you take the ball and you put it by your monitor.
right.
That's a quick way to not have a computer anymore.
Ah, there we go.
That's just a glimpse. She's camera shy.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, let's call it. Thank you, Terry, for showing up. And thank each and every one of you for being here. I love you and I appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next Inner Circle or Imaginators. Have a great night. Have a great weekend.
All right, everybody. Thank you so
Thank you.
very much. Got a shout out to Arthur Wainyo, Charlie Daly, Sandy Baker, Doc M, and Kai Au for sharing chat wise, and everybody for sharing their fur babies. How fun. What a great way to close out this Imaginators call. And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. There are a couple of links in the chats. So if you're watching us on YouTube, they will be posted in the description below. Deb, did you want to say something or real quick?
She's an accident.
Okay.
She's
Just
like
making
me.
sure.
She's just pressing reactions.
Just reacting. Okay, good. And then for those of you that are watching here on Zoom, go ahead and click the 3 dots in the meeting chat. Okay, then click on Save Chat and it will download as we conclude this Zoom. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend this beautiful Sunday, May 26th with us here on The Imaginators. So until next time, please be good to yourselves, be cash, and bye-bye. And if you haven't done so already, I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody so we can all say so long.
Bye,
Thank you,
Terry.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
everything.
Lee, thank you, Susie.
Good to
see you,
Thank you, Lisa
Terry.
Marie.
Hey, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Good to see each and every one of you.
Deb.
Love you all.
Thanks,
What
guys.
is it? Diamond? No, Diamond.
Everyone have a good Memorial Day.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Daniel.
Bye,
Mike,
Matt. Bye,
Arthur,
Terry.
Okay.
Aunt, Doc M, Doc Aunt.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Nice to
Bye-bye.
meet you, Terry.
Bob.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Terry.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas.
Great to see you, Terry.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Terry.
thank you,
Awesome
Peter and
show,
Linda.
Terry.
Thank you, Peter and Linda. Thank you, Peter and Linda.
Get your accounts.
Thank you, Peter and Linda. I love you.
Get your, what is it?
What?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Get your Robin
Yeah.
Hood account.
Thank you,
Robin Hood.
James.
Robin
Thank you,
Hood.
George. Thank you, George. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Melody. Thank you.
Everybody.
Hola from Sweden.
Awesome.
Hey, you gotta come to a convention or something so we can have a beer together.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
See you guys in Greece.